Did we ever see what's up here, north of this, guys?
I don't know.
What time of day is it?
God, what time is it? I think it's like 3.
6 o'clock by my clock.
I thought it was later in the afternoon.
I can't remember. If you want to say it's like 5 or 6, that's fine.
Well, do we want to explore or do we want to go back to town?
We can finish clearing out this area before we, go to town, and then tomorrow go down in the hole.
Yeah, because we have to research a little bit, don't we?
Research.
So am I actually here or am I in town right now?
I'll just go ahead and say you're with him right now.
Just kind of riding on their laurels?
What was that? Sorry?
Just kind of riding on their success?
Technically,
Yeah,
my
I
duck
guess.
success.
Why is your icon a duck? I've been wondering
That
that
is
since I saw
Quout
the
the
video.
Mighty.
He's a summoner, and that's his ally, basically.
I see. Okay. I'm a little frightened now that you have your ally as a duck, but okay, we can go with that.
You
Oh,
should
wait
be
till you see it in action. All shall quaver.
It's called the Beak of Doom.
It's full of razor sharp teeth, so
Ooh, a Vorpal beak.
magic beak actually.
That's
All right, guys.
so wrong.
But so right.
Okay, so which direction do you guys want to go?
I guess north through the door? Or do you want to clear out the rest of the floor to the right?
There's some stuff below us too.
I think you should all try a room at once. Like, different rooms all at the same time.
I don't like his plan. DM is
I'm
evil.
following the duck.
Alright, so what are you doing down there?
Who's our tank type again?
The
Tank.
duck.
The duck.
Wait, seriously?
The duck is almighty. You don't even know.
The
Oh,
duck
gosh.
has more hit points than I do.
I give up.
Quack, quack.
Nothing.
Open the door.
I think he actually killed more enemies too than all of us.
He has.
You're not really finding anything in there.
I'm all up
Yeah,
in
the
the...
duck's like, the duck's looking around. It's pretty funny.
What where Kupika is.
Yeah, I'm gonna open the door to the south.
Although the cell is rather spacious, it contains no concessions to comfort. A skeletal body dressed in the rotting remains of a prisoner's robe lies slumped against the eastern wall, wrapped in numerous chains on which are affixed numerous weights emblazoned with several different holy symbols.
Emblazoned.
Emblazoned, yeah.
Smash the skeleton to pieces. Quack, quack.
Do I recognize the holy symbols?
It's like a whole variety of a whole bunch of different symbols from different. Let me double check. I want to make sure I'm reading this right. Yeah, it's just a whole bunch of different holy symbols, like a vast array.
I'm gonna walk in and look at the skeleton.
Okay, 1 second.
Should we be rolling in the tower, I'm assuming?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like a regular old skeleton. Looks like it was wearing some robes. That's about it when it died. It's kind of falling apart and rotten.
Well, let's move on to the next room.
I'm headed this way. What do I see?
Let's see. Which way are you going? South or east?
Is there a door? Okay, so there's a hallway. I'm gonna look in the door to the south first.
Okay. You just see a little bed there. Nothing really major.
Anything beyond that?
Nope.
Is that a window?
Yeah.
Alright, then I guess I'll start heading down the hall and I'm gonna scream back saying, hey, I'm headed this way, so they know I'm kind of wandering off. I guess I'll move down to the next door.
It's like a bunch of cell blocks. Just...
Do I find anything in the cell box?
Just skeleton remains.
Quack quack.
Just a room. There's nothing of anything particular in there.
Did we get into where the little jail cell is?
Jail cell. Oh, in there? Oh.
No.
Out. No. This guard area is blocked from the cell block by an arc of iron bars. Within sits an old wooden table and a few chairs.
It looks like there's doors beyond that. It's a whole lot of nothing.
Pretty much you can see outside through some of the crumpled walls right there. But you're still like on the second floor looking out into the yard at
Microphone
that point.
muted. Microphone activated.
Okay, I'm gonna open the door to the south of me.
Okay. Once the kitchen in this room is now nothing more than a charred, blackened remains. You can see like food that's gone bad. I guess it looks like where they made the grub and the gruel for the prisoners.
And I'm gonna go down and open the door all the way on the south.
Yeah, there's nothing in particular there.
Quack quack.
Alright, hold on a second. Huh. Alright, you notice that there's a side door right there to the west? And it will be hard to open it, but it looks like it would lead outside onto the balcony.
Sorry, ignore that.
Evil eye.
Yeah, I just got that.
What about the door to the north above half? Okay, yeah.
It's a privy.
I don't think there's anything really left here, guys, is there?
What happens if we open the door to the outside? Yeah.
We could do that.
Sorry, what now? That door?
Yeah.
It'll just take you out into a balcony. That is, on the same floor, basically. Out that looks outside. You saw the balcony when you came in on that side.
Okay.
You still have to either break it open or unlock it. So just try and go out that way.
Break it down, big man.
Was that a strength check?
Oh, what are we looking at? Oh, this thing I really don't know too much about. Hold on a second. It says its hit points is 20, its break is a DC 25, and disable is 30. Hardness of 5. So I guess with the strength check, you're probably not going to be able to pull off getting it. With the break, I mean.
Well. Just roll damage.
I don't really know what the hardness means. I don't know if that's like damage reduction. I don't know. What?
Yeah, I believe it is.
Yeah, I would just say you broke it open.
There you go.
I help too.
He flicked it with his pinky. All right, and so yeah, you're on a balcony that is outside, and you can tell the sun is setting in the distance a little bit.
And nothing on the balcony with me?
No.
Guess we're heading back to town?
Sounds good to me.
Let's go to town.
All right, so you guys take the walk back, which is about a 30-minute walk. And where are you heading?
I'm hungry. Let's go eat supper, I guess.
That sounds good to me. Then after dinner, I want to go to the temple.
All right. There we go. All right, so you're going to the east of the tavern?
Wherever Kendra lives. Because didn't she say that she makes food and we can stay there?
Oh, that's the Lorrimore Manor. That's inn.
Unless anybody else has any objections.
No, me and the duck are hungry. We need food.
Yeah, that's cool. Let's do that.
All right. So you return. You find her in the study, kind of just reading and passing the time. And in the kitchen, the cook and the maid already. She's cooking, and the maid is setting the table. So if you guys want to go ahead and sit down for dinner, that's fine.
Food, food, food.
We'll say it's having something a little bit basic tonight, just some beef stew and bread, nothing special.
Fine by me?
Kendra comes and sits with you and asks if you have anything figured out, any new information.
Anybody want to tell her about the basement?
We'll let you.
It's not good down there. We're probably going to need a full night's rest and maybe a good meal in the morning, and we'll definitely find out more when we go down there. It doesn't seem to be pretty.
So did any of you get hurt? Some of you look a little bit some cut.
Nothing that won't heal.
I guess since I'm here now, I can heal people.
Hey, I'll take some. I'm not greedy. And Crow could probably use some as well.
Yeah, I was just looking at that.
Okay, let me see. Alright, so who's... was it you, Cupcakes, that said you needed some healing?
Yeah. Perfect.
Actually, that's 7, because my cash level's not factoring in for some reason.
All right. So what else you guys want to do?
Would you reset my HP in the tracker? Thank you. And if we're done eating, I would like to go to the temple.
Okay.
I think I might head
Temple
upstairs
is
from...
E. Alright, so E's temple, and Rena's going upstairs to do what? Just go to
First
sleep?
slip.
Or?
Yeah, I think we should probably get an early start in the morning to keep as much daylight as we can.
Well, it's only about, what, 6, 7 o'clock now?
I thought it was later than that. I thought it was like 7 or 8.
Well, at this point, yeah, it's getting close to 7 or 8 o'clock.
How hurt is the duck?
I don't think it does even hurt.
The duck doesn't get hurt. What are you talking about? Quack, quack.
Yeah, let's go do an overnight rest.
Need the in music. Dun 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 dun.
Alright. Night goes through without any incident, and it's the next day. Alright, what are you going to do now?
Acid splash.
Can you, on the combat tracker, do an overnight rest so I get my spells back?
Yeah, how do I do that?
Click on, menu, and you'll see short rest and overnight rest. Thank you.
I didn't even know that was like that, so that's kind of cool.
Why does it have me as stable? I drank a potion. I should be healed.
Yeah, and you stable? I think not. Wah, wah.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Thank you. I'm gonna get up early and then I'm gonna prepare some spells.
I'm gonna do my daily worship.
Yeah, Crow is. He's also going to do that and try to procure some breakfast.
Okay. Depending on
Microphone
how
muted.
early you wake, the cook may not have everything ready or not, but you can't wait for her to make breakfast.
Microphone activated.
Wait, what was that? We can wait for her?
Yeah, it depends. If you wake up extremely early, then you'll be up before she makes it, of course. But she'll probably be making breakfast around like about 8 o'clock.
Okay, cool.
And it's what time now?
It depends on when you wake up. Raina says she woke up early, so it could be 6 or 7 in the morning. Maybe even 5. It really depends on what she means by early.
6 is fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up at 6 as well.
Now, if you go over to the inn, they'll have the inn or the tavern. They'll have food ready, at that time. Or you can just hang around the house.
I thought the Lorimore Manor was the inn.
No.
I thought you said that like not too long ago.
No. You have the Outward Inn. If you look at the notes, you'll see the locations for the map.
After prayers, I want to go to the temple. I'm not going to wait around for breakfast.
Okay. This music is distracting me. Okay, so you go out to the west of town, to the temple, and you notice it has a lot of stained glass windows all around it. It's pretty large, and the stained glass shows the very stern face of Rosma. And let's see, you notice there's a few dozen acolytes that live in there, and they have little rooms for themselves and everything in there. And what do you want to do?
I'm looking for one of the... I'll grab whoever I can and ask them who I can talk to about learning about the undead creatures in this area.
Let's see. So you have to start rolling some knowledge checks or religion checks. What specifically are you hoping to find?
Uh, More efficient ways to fight the undead and what we can expect to experience in this area.
Okay, 1 second. And I got actually a decent amount of information for you. You found something that has to do with Horror Stone. So at the temple, they have some scrolls, a recording of some stuff that the person who actually worked at the temple at the time, dealing with what happened at Horror Stone. Let me
Rock
see.
on.
A lot of history to it. You find it was built in 4594. The fire was in 4661. Let's see. Reading through it right now, just see if there's anything that's new. Apparently, a lot of those prisoners didn't spend very much time, only a few months in the prison before they usually are executed. Here's something interesting. Apparently, it's a record where the person in charge of the temple spoke to the second person in command of the Power Stone, and he made a confession about what happened. Like at the time the place burned down, there were 5 notorious criminals, and they purposely let out that the fire was a tragic accident. Let's see. So when these prisoners apparently escaped, Warden Hockren triggered a deadfall, which caused the stairwell to collapse. There's 2 stairwells that you guys saw on the first floor. One you could use to the second floor. The other one went down, was collapsed. So he triggered that one to collapse. The prisoners then grabbed the 2 dozen guards that were down there, and then the warden and was holding them for ransom, not really ransom, but holding them to try to get out. And what happened was when the wife showed up, she ran up and hit the elevator mechanism to make it drop. And when it dropped, they start getting on and start using the chain it was on and start climbing up out of it. And the prisoners were actually, the guards were actually wanting to go along with what the prisoners were saying, wanting to get out. But it was actually the warden that was being kind of self-sacrificing and saying no, whatever they say, don't go along with it. When that elevator crashed down and they start climbing up, he starts screaming, "Get the oil and burn us all! Don't let them out!" Because he knew that if these people escaped, that they would just ravage the town and kill and rape and all kinds of horrendous stuff. It was a warden himself, even though his guards were kind of going against him, telling him to go get the oil and pour it down. And his wife was removed out of the place because she was frantic. They were shooting arrows at the ones climbing up, and the other ones were pouring oil, and they lit on fire. And so all the guards, all the prisoners, and the warden died. And that fire just devastated the dungeon, took out some support beams, and made part of it collapse, which is the area that you saw it collapse, made a sinkhole. So some of the guards feel guilty because, they pretty much killed some of their friends and doing what the warden said, even though the guards are telling them don't do it, that they want to live, basically.
Cool. I'm gonna thank him for that information and those documents, and ask if anyone there has ever been inside the prison as a visitor, not a guest.
No, none of them have. Your best luck, at most, you may find one of the children that made a bet and may have gone inside the grounds, but probably never even entered the building.
Have they heard any rumors about the types of creatures that may inhabit the prison?
The outcasts you talk to, they pretty much say that most likely what you're going to run into, what they would is they're just assuming this, completely assuming this. Probably
Okay.
just ghosts and hauntings and maybe skeletons. I mean, what you expect when you have evil things die, basically.
Okay. I'm gonna thank them for their time, and if it's close to like 8:30, I'm gonna go back to the manor and try and grab some breakfast.
Did you want to research that device that you found, that weird potion locking mechanism? Trying to find the name of it real quick. You found it over at the False Crypt.
Was that the haunt siphon?
Right.
Yes. What do I need to roll?
Just do a religion check and roll a d4 on top of the religion check. Okay, that's good. Did I include a description about the haunt siphon in the product?
Uh, do, do, do. No.
I can't remember if I purposely let it out or not. Okay. It took you about 4 hours, but you did find the information that you're looking for. Let's see. I'll go ahead and just read exactly what it says in here. These glass vials are held within stylized gold iron castings, etched with strange runes, necromantic designs, and other eldritch markings. Within the vials rolls a small wisp of white vapor, churning as if caught in a miniature vortex of air. To capture a haunt's energies within a haunt siphon, you need only twist the metal casing to open the vial in a same round that the haunt manifests, a standard action. This can be before or after the haunt has acted. You must be within the haunt's area of influence to use a haunt siphon. When you activate a haunt siphon, it deals 3d6 points of positive energy damage to a single haunt. If it deals enough damage to the haunt to reduce the haunt's hit points to 0, the mist inside the haunt siphon glows green. If it does not reduce the haunt to 0 hit points, the haunt siphon is still expended and becomes non-magical. It may take multiple haunt siphons to destroy a powerful haunt. A haunt that is neutralized by a haunt siphon takes a -5 penalty on its caster level check to manifest again after its reset time passes. A haunt siphon that neutralizes a haunt can no longer be used to harm haunts, so it's a one-use thing. But it can be used as a grenade-like splash weapon that deals 1d6 points of negative energy damage with a direct hit. Every creature within 5 feet of the point where the haunt siphon hits takes 1 point of negative energy damage from the splash. So basically, it's like a grenade. It's Ghostbuster style. Just throw it and it does 3d6 damage, positive energy. If it kills it, it pretty much sucks into the haunt, and then has negative energy that you can then use as a weapon later.
Oh, cool. Okay, I guess I'm done at the temple, so I'm gonna head over to the inn and see if I can grab lunch now.
Are there any magical items besides that that need to be identified?
Good question. I was about to look through your inventory.
Also, did anyone happen to run across any spell books?
No, not yet.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I know I can't be the artillery of a wizard, but I try to at least be the magical identifying ability of the wizard.
Alright, so you're going to the inn. 4 hours has passed. It was like, what, 6 or 7 in the morning? So
Yeah.
it's inching its way toward mid-afternoon kind of thing. So, what was everyone else doing while he spent 4 hours at the temple?
Researching with the lady who lets me borrow her library.
Microphone muted.
Which place was this? Was that over at the,
I think in the manor.
Not the
Microphone
manor.
activated.
It was the,
the apothecary?
yes.
He's talking about Alondra from the records office.
Oh,
The
I remember
unfurling
that now.
scroll.
Got it. Alright, so let's see. So you could do a knowledge check of local or history, things like that. And roll a d4.
Who would I talk to about getting schematics of the basement of the prison?
They really don't keep that kind of stuff back then. It's not that many years afterwards, especially.
Is there anybody that I could talk to that could probably give me a really good description?
Maybe a town hall a little bit.
What about the old guard that we talked to? Derek Coogan, the prison fire survivor.
Yeah, you can go talk to him.
And can you also ask him if he has kids?
Okay. Sorry, are you going over to his house first, or who's going over to see him?
Anybody want to go with me?
Yeah, I'll go.
Nope. Getting my learn on.
Alright, I guess. Me and you, Crow.
All right.
Okay. So after a while, you arrive at his house. Took you about 10 minutes to walk there.
Knock knock.
Yeah, there's no answer.
About what time of day is it?
Well, it depends on when you're doing this. I would guess around 8 in the morning, maybe 9.
I guess wait for a couple more minutes, and if not, just kind of ask around, see if anybody's seen him. Or know where he is, if he's in town eating or something.
Yes, neighbors, and they said they haven't seen him.
They haven't seen him at all, or they haven't seen him, like, leave this morning?
They haven't seen him at all. No.
Okay. Can we use maybe gather information to find him?
Yeah, that's fine.
Or I guess it would be diplomacy.
Survival? Or diplomacy?
Yeah, diplomacy. You can use that. That's fine.
Not me. I'm gonna leave it all to you, Crow.
All
That's
right.
pretty good. You talk to this old lady next door who seems to be kind of the nosy gossip, and she explains that he usually, by this time already, has already gone in to get some food from the market. This is one of the days of the week that he does go in, get some food, comes back, he doesn't really interact with too many people. And she said, oddly enough, he's never left his house. As far as she knows, he is at the house.
So wait, did we go by the house?
He did. He knocked, but he didn't answer.
Oh hell no. Actually,
I
it could
guess
be
we
a
need to
bad
go
thing.
get. I was gonna say, go get somebody so they can check on him. I guess. I don't know.
Is there like maybe a second in command or something?
You can go talk to one of the council members.
All right, we'll track one of them down.
Okay. Probably the one you're probably going to find first, which lives next to Kendra, was what was his name?
Vashian Hearthmount.
Yeah, there you go. He doesn't have a key by any means, but he'll go with you to the house and see what can be done. And so you guys get to the house, and he's with you, and he's banging on the door real loud and telling him to answer. And it's still quiet.
I'm gonna ask him if he has a key.
He
Might
doesn't.
know.
Muted.
He doesn't have a key or
Oh,
anything.
I'm sorry. Okay, then I'm gonna break the door down.
All right, just do a strength check. All right, you throw your shoulder or your foot into it, whichever way you want to. And when you burst in, the first thing you see is a man hanging from the rafters with a rope around his neck.
Oh no.
Okay, I'm gonna quickly cut him down, I guess, and try to hold him at the same time.
I'll help hold him.
You notice that he's dead. His neck is actually broken. His face is blue.
Oh my god. I'm still gonna take him down, but all right. Damn.
Autoerotic asphyxiation.
Can we tell how long he's been dead?
I can roll heal if I need to.
Yeah, roll heal.
Okay.
Looks like sometime yesterday evening. From what you can tell, he committed suicide.
All right, I'll pass that on. What is the councilman doing right now? What's his reaction?
Honestly, he's kind of flipping out.
Okay.
He's wondering what you said to him, and because he heard from the lady next door that you guys visited him.
I wasn't there, so I don't know.
So your group, the ones that did go there, where did they stay that was talked about?
Okay, now I'm a little confused. Who is this person?
This was the one
The prison
that
guard.
he was the only prison guard left, the one that confessed a little bit of what happened. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to explain that we inquired about, the actual events, and we asked him in confidence, and we even tried to reassure him to not take the blame upon himself. That it wasn't something that he was just following orders, basically. But he felt very remorseful and guilty about the situation either way.
Apparently, he took it upon himself to move on. So.
Jeez. Oh man. All right.
You can only guess that he was probably kind of overdone by guilt at this point, knowing that other people, your group knows, and the possibility that maybe it would leak out. So it was probably just much more.
Okay, I will. I'll say a prayer to him.
Okay.
From I think it's Eoma Day.
Okay. Well, the councilman just kind of storms out, and he's not really angry, I don't think, as much with you guys, but frustrated at the situation. Things are kind of going to hell in a handbasket right now with all this stuff going on. So.
Right. I guess I'll offer to help bury him or whatnot.
What he's going to do is get a hold of the person in charge of the Temple of Pharasma that did the burial earlier. They'll get everything arranged and get him over to the cemetery. They'll probably end up doing the official burial tomorrow, and then tonight they'll have the visitation and everything.
I'm going to look around for any signs of foul play. I mean, I know it seems obvious, but I'm just curious.
Yeah, I was going to look around really quick, too.
You do find a note next to a bottle and a drink that looks like it was... There's nothing in it now, probably evaporated, and all it says is, "I'm sorry." Apparently, he didn't think he needed to write anymore because probably no one even cares about him anyway. So that's all he even took the time to write.
Okay, I'll hand the note to the councilman.
Yeah, the councilman definitely believes that the guy committed suicide. There's no doubt in his mind it's happened. I mean, everyone knows this guy's personality. He's a loner. He doesn't interact with people. He's always grumpy and kind of in a pissed off mood. And they know that he was there for when this happened. So, I mean, he's not really that surprised. But I guess in some ways he's upset that maybe you guys pushed him and probably shouldn't have talked to him.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I'm kind of upset about it too, so I'm not going to try to cover that up, but I'll do what I can to help out.
So he goes ahead and leaves, and he's going to get the word out about the funeral and about people can go to the temple tonight to say their goodbyes and stuff, and then they'll have the funeral service actually tomorrow. So, all right, what next? You guys want to go anywhere else?
Microphone activated.
Well, my idea about getting a lay of the land of the basement of the prison kind of went to.
Yeah. Yeah, if you go to the town hall, and we'll use the number that you rolled, which you rolled a freaking crit. Let's see, hold on a second. Roll a d4.
In the tower?
Just openly, it's fine. Just how many hours are passing by. So, 3 hours of you doing this, I give you a little bit of information. It looks like you're able to find some, not really schematics, but some basic drawing outlines and just some descriptions of the building itself. That's about it. Nothing fancy like today. 1 second. Okay, you know about the elevator that goes down, and it has a stairwell that is the only way. You can't clear out the rocks for the stairwell. It'll take you a little while, but or you can go down the elevator. The place is mostly just, you're talking about, let's see, 30 cells at least, and it's split into 3 quadrants. And then near each these cell quadrants are small rooms for the guards to sleep and to stay in. There's always guards in each quadrant, like all the time. And also there is a small room where they use for torturing to get information. And that's pretty much what you found.
So would that help us in, knowing where to go first, which wing, which quadrant?
Pretty much there's three groups, there's 3 areas, and there's the one to the north and one to the south are both smaller. The one to the west is much more huge, and the torture room is off of the one to the west. Yeah, that's pretty much what you found out. So it's not that detailed.
Fair enough.
Okay, any more research you guys want to do?
Nope.
Real quick, Malonin is that a cleric?
What now? Oh, witch, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I'm a witch.
Gotcha.
Microphone muted.
I'm going to go ahead and point out a couple obvious things real quick. One thing you haven't done is research the 5 main prisoners. Remember she was talking about the 5 prisoners?
I thought they skipped town. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. Oh no, those were the guards.
Yeah, we're talking about the 5 prisoners that are now haunting the Horror Stone that the ghost was telling you about.
Gotcha.
Where could I go? I mean, what kind of... since I haven't been here, I'm kind of a little lost, so... what kind of places can we... or where can we go to do this kind of research?
4 places mainly. Lorimer's place, which is the daughter of the scholar that died. She has a library. You can research there. Raven Grove Town Hall, the Temple of Pharasma, and the Unfurling Scroll. Those 4 places you can do research.
Okay.
And you still don't know who was that killed the professor.
Okay. I will research them in in Lorimer's library then.
Okay. What exactly do you want to research?
Well, I don't even know anything about the prisoners, so I mean, that's where I want to start, is the prisoners. Do we know who they are?
No, just 5 notorious prisoners.
Okay, then I'll read up on the history of the prison itself and see if I can find out who it was that escaped.
Okay. And now, Mandy, did you leave the journal back at the house, or is it with you still?
I think it's still with me.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and roll a knowledge check. It could be local or history.
And the tower or just out front?
Tower. Oh, I forgot to pass this along too. For getting all the information about Horrorstone now, about what happened, you all get 400 XP and you split it evenly among the 5 players.
80 experience. Booyah.
Oh, sorry. It's total of 700 XP. My bad. Damn it, 750. There we go.
Yeah, dork.
Just keep going. Just keep
Yeah,
going.
I keep on forgetting there's another one there. Yeah,
So
750 total.
XP.
150
Seven-
each.
Yes. Yeah, total of 750, whatever. Yeah.
Up
27,
to
20?
2720.
Woot.
Great
Do I-
job.
How far do I get in the journal? I forgot.
You haven't gotten very far. There's still probably a lot more information in there.
What journal is this referring to?
The Petros Loramore's journal.
Okay.
The information you kind of found out in his notes, this kind of stuff in his books laying around, is that Hearthstone housed, enroll a D4 for how much time's going by, not only local criminals, but also prisoners, prisoners from all over the area, and that at the time when this thing happened, there were extremely violent, dangerous criminals. That's the only thing he found so far. And that by itself is 100 XP for everyone.
Microphone activated.
How much?
100?
Split, so 20.
Yeah.
I'd like to take a look at the journal, but that's kind of somewhere else.
Yep.
Good job, Amanda.
Sure.
All right. So, who else is doing what now?
While I'm at the inn, do I hear any rumors?
Not long after being there, you notice that the councilman comes in, and he seems kind of put out and upset and kind of depressed all at the same time. He has very big mixed emotions, and he explains that the once guard is
Microphone
dead.
muted.
People are asking what happened, how, and he's like, "I'll be explained tonight. We're going to be having the service
Microphone
at
activated.
the Temple of Phrasma at sunset, and then the funeral is tomorrow." And you notice the people are surprised and talking about it, but none of them really seem to be that concerned about showing up to it. So,
Well, how nice.
Is there anyone that I can talk to that doesn't seem to be overly put out? Anybody that might know any kind of information about who the prisoners were up there? Gossip, hearsay?
you could do a diplomacy a little bit and see if you can get any information from anyone. Really, people are kind of ignoring you for the most part right now. Don't always seem to want to talk to you.
Okay.
Sorry. All right. So, what else is going on? We'll say overall it's about 2 p.m. now with all you guys doing all this stuff. We still have some daylight, so.
Well, since I didn't get much out of Lorimer's library, I'll head to the main library in town and see if I can find anything. Actually, I'll check. I'll actually instead I'll check if I can get access in the city hall or wherever it is.
Yeah, town hall. Yeah.
Yeah, town hall.
Cora, are you doing detect evil right now?
No, that was an accident.
Okay, make sure.
Sorry.
Okay.
Well, you know those villagers, they're kind of shady.
So you get to town hall, and you notice that there was a lot of talking about what happened to the guard, and the city council meeting. The city council people know the whole details now. They know what happened. They're trying to keep it from the people for now at least, because they want to try to keep it under control and keep it somber and keep it kind of mellow, or keep it under control at the service tonight. Anyway, they are still a little bit skeptical and weird about you, except for the one councilman that you know really well. So you're going to have to roll a diplomacy check to get access to the archives. They seem a bit hesitant, so you're going to have like 1 hour access.
Okay.
So what you're going to do is roll a knowledge local or history. And which one are you going to be investing in? I'm guessing the prisoners.
Yeah, it's the only thing the only thing I know of as a player. So.
You find one entry about what's called the Lopper. His real name is Vance Staderstroll. Let me go ahead and copy this on there for you.
Okay.
He is well known in the region that he was in for taking some supplies, food and water, and hide and wait in bushes and wait for a lone person to walk by. If he had to, he'd actually wait days upon end. And then when one lone person came by, he would jump out and was very good with a hand axe and decapitate people.
Oh, wow.
Awesome.
And he was one of the prisoners.
He's one of the 5 prisoners. Yeah, one of the 5 notorious prisoners. One of the ones that she was mentioning. Yeah. So yeah, enjoy that. All right. So who's next?
So I guess while waiting for everybody, I'll just kind of sit and read the journal some more.
All right. Give me just a generic D20 roll.
In the tower?
Yep.
And where are you again?
I guess I am, I don't know, at the manor.
You found one odd entry, and it's about 2 months ago. It says, "It is as I had feared. The Way is interested in something here in Ravengrove. But what could it be?"
Does it say anything else?
No, that's literally like the actual entire entry for that day. It was just that.
Could you reread that?
I can copy and paste it for you. Hold on a second.
Do I know what the way is?
Give me a history check. Well, actually, local history, history, whatever, whichever is better.
Hold on.
Yeah, and while she's doing that, I'm gonna start walking back to the manor.
Okay.
Is there any place else I can do any research at?
The manor, the town hall, Temple Frosma, and Unfurling Scroll. Scroll.
What's the unfurling scroll?
It is a combination of a schoolhouse and a magic shop.
I'll give it a shot.
That's where Hassel Farm is, isn't it?
Yep. I'm just chilling here, reading on some scrolls.
Mandy, you don't really seem to recall anything about the way.
Well, the next time I see my peers, I'm going to kind of mention it offhand.
Okay.
Can I roll something for that, maybe? Knowledge religion?
It could be, Mandy, if you want to do religion, it might fit in religion as well. So
What about
if you want to
Arcana?
roll, no, mm-mm.
Planes?
No.
Yeah, my history and religion check is probably the same.
Actually, now I think about it, it's probably just going to be history. The more I think about it, so anyway, but you can research this stuff as well in some of these locations for the way.
Might as well. I'll go start looking.
The more I thought about it, it's probably going to have to be history.
Okay, no problem.
So do you think the town hall would have that, or or where would I go?
You'd have to find out by going there and seeing what they have.
All right, start at the town hall.
All right, roll a d4. And roll a history knowledge check. Yeah, you didn't find anything. But at least you didn't lose very much time. Okay. Of course, you can still study the journal if you want.
Where else could I go? Do I think the inn would have anything, or the council members' home?
The 4 places you could do research is the manor, town hall, the temple, and the magic shop. That's it.
Did I already do the manor? I was in the manor.
Not for this. No.
Okay, then I'll go back to the manor and one quick look, and then I'll go back to reading the journal.
Okay. You want to do another knowledge check, history.
By the way, what is, how much gold does everybody have? I only have 13 gold pieces. I don't know if that was randomly generated or what.
I have 63.
I might not have deducted what I have spent.
I've got about 50.
Okay. Just curious for, I don't know if we need any potions or whatever.
All right. Well, you found some interesting information, actually. It looks like the professor has been keeping notes about the way. Now, the proper term for it is called the Whispering Way. It's a sinister organization of necromancers that have been active in the Inner Sea region for thousands of years.
Okay.
These agents of the Whispering Way often seek alliances with the undead creatures, or are themselves undead. The most notorious of them was the Whispering Tyrant, or Tar Bafarn. I think that's how it's pronounced.
Do we know him as one of the prisoners, or?
Nothing about that. The reason why it's called the Whispering Way, though, is they never write anything down. Their philosophies, the knowledge that they accumulate for how to become undead, because that's their ultimate goal, is to become a lich, is always whispered softly to one another.
Great, liches.
All right.
Uh,
And
go ahead.
I was going to say that actually got you guys 350 XP.
So 70 each then?
Yes.
And when I get back to the manor, I'm gonna spend. I have the two books that we found, the Umbral Leaves and On Verified Madness. I want to spend 2 hours reading each book.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, as soon as you open them up and read them, you'll notice that these have nothing to pertain to what's going on.
Okay.
This is just kind of like light research on just things he was interested in on the side. So, just thought I'd save you some trouble there.
I appreciate that.
Plus, one of them, there's one book you guys have you can't even get into because it's locked so well. So,
What,
but you're more than
which
welcome
book
to
was
get the
that?
journal. What was it?
The one with the scarab on the front.
Yeah. But you can research in the library if you want to. That's at the house, or maybe see if you can get hold of the journal and look through that some.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna research at the house.
You want to use the library? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
All right. So I'll tell you what. Since you're with her, uh, you can roll a knowledge check history. She can roll as well, and if she rolls decently high enough, I'll give you a bonus on top of this.
I don't have knowledge history.
Okay. So
Should
roll a
be
D-
wisdom for intelligence.
let's roll a d20 and add either your intelligence or wisdom modifier. I don't care which one you want to use. Okay. You found a few other notes. It just kind of talks some more about how they're trying to engineering ways of becoming liches. And their skull is a gagged skull, which is what was on the staff of one of the people that the guy who actually killed the professor. Let's see. And he found out something kind of interesting that people who have found out too much about the way are often murdered, and they usually mutilate the mouth to prevent it
Oh,
from the
God.
body from divulging secrets. They usually mutilate the mouth to avoid the body from divulging secrets via speak with undead or speak with dead.
Pleasant.
Yeah.
Oh, remember how the professor died? How it hit him in the face, in the mouth, and crushed his jaws in?
Oh.
Great. Under Arcana knowledge, it says magical traditions. Should I roll that? See if I can learn any more?
Sure. Nope.
Alright. Worth a shot.
We'll just say that you haven't completely finished the library, so there's probably a little more you haven't figured out. But and then you still have the journal. So,
Then I shall go back to reading the journal.
all right, roll a d4 for you. This will sit you up for a little while. All right, and we'll get that taken care of. Roll a d20.
In the tower?
Yeah. Okay. All right, 1 month ago you find this.
Do we know of any ruins in town?
He's talking about
The
Power Stone.
prison?
He's not talking
Oh,
about
okay.
the ruins being in town. He's talking about hearing about the ruins in town.
Or a witch or something. Ignorant fools.
Yeah. So at this point, you're about halfway
What's
through
wrong
the
with being
journal.
a witch?
And the witch.
All right, so this is going to have Raina for a while. Let's see. And Cupca, you're researching some more in there. Crow, what about you guys?
I still want to do some more research on the other four prisoners.
Yeah, actually, that's what I was going to do as well. So I will join the witch there.
Okay. Now you know that the Hasselfon is over at the unfurling scroll. If you want to meet up with him, and see if you guys can work together.
Who?
Me!
Okay.
Yeah, that's cool. Let's do
That's
that.
fine with me.
Yeah, working as a team, you may get some bonuses depending on what you roll.
Cool. Cool.
What?
I was just saying, working as a team, you may get some bonuses.
Works for me. Sorry, I'm meeting at the same time.
That's all good.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
All right. So if you guys just all roll a knowledge check. All right. Now you're getting somewhere. You actually came across something that names 5 of the prisoners.
Ta-da!
The 5 prisoners, and I'll go ahead and copy and paste them in a second here as well. You have Father Charlton, the Lopper, the Mosswater Marauder, the Piper of Ill Marsh, and the Splatterman.
They all sound like upstanding characters.
Oh, the Splatterman, so dreamy.
Let's see. So the cool thing is, I'll let you choose. Since you actually got a 25 total now from the bonuses, you get to have one information of one of these prisoners, and you already know about the Lopper. So
Let's find out about the Splatter Man, guys.
Works for me.
oh boy, there's a lot of information here. All right. Hell, I'll just post it on there. Maybe I shouldn't. Hold on a second.
Hello.
And bonus second tier. You guys got 600 XP from this. So 600 divided by 5.
120.
Yeah.
2910 total. We're so close, guys. 2,090 experience and we're level 3. Yeah.
2910?
I have
29,
2930.
Yeah, that's what I have.
30? Okay, I'll do 30.
I'll take it.
Here's what you know about the Spider-Man.
That doesn't sound familiar at all.
Nope.
That sounds like a rather disturbed individual.
Yep.
So whose name did we find on the wall in blood? I can't remember.
V for Vendetta.
Well, it was a ghost that you talked to. Her name was Vera Serena. Luckily, it's long. Best Rihanna. There you go.
So that was the ghost we already spoke with earlier?
Yeah, she explained that once her name is spelled, then she's going to basically kind of be killed, and then the haunts inside would be completely released to do damage onto whoever they want to.
Which means the Splatter Man's coming for him. We need to get in that hole. We need to start killing ghosts.
That sounds like something we should definitely have avoid happening.
Well, I just figured out something. The song that the children were singing corresponds to the 5 prisoners.
No, you figured it out.
Woot. Good job.
That's 4,000 extra experience points each, right?
Actually, I think it is. Hold on a second. Not 4,000, but I mean it is.
Each,
extra.
yes.
That's a little excessive, but
We're all level 12.
Not if we got to play a guy named the Splatter Man.
point.
Let's see.
Oh, what
It's
XP
only
track
100
are we using?
It's only 100 XP for figuring it out. It does something else, but I can't tell you what it is. But yeah, it's 100. It's at least 100 XP though, but something else as well.
So 20 more to each.
Yep.
2950.
What XP track are we using? Fast, medium, or
Medium.
slow?
Medium.
Okay. So we still have a little over 2,000 XP to gain.
Yep.
Yeah, if I do fast, you guys are going to be like blowing through stuff like crazy eventually. So
So what time is it now?
it's getting late. You probably need to start calling it a day.
Well, we can't wait much longer, guys. Let's go to bed.
All right, so you guys go back. There's dinner again, and I guess you go ahead and go to sleep. If you guys want to stay up late to study, you definitely can. It's up to you.
I'm gonna stay up a little longer to study.
I guess in the library, is that right?
Yes.
So, Amanda, did you share the information you got about the Whispering Way?
I was gonna say, once we all sit down for dinner, I would.
Yeah.
Do you feel that the two of us should maybe hit the books and see if we can find out anything else?
Well, I looked a little bit in the council hall, didn't see anything. Looked a little bit here, didn't see very much more. But hey, if four eyes are better than two
One.
eyes,
6.
plural.
11.
The
5.
more, the merrier.
The more information we can find, the better we'll be prepared.
At least that song will give you a slight hint of what's going on. So
Can you post the lyrics again? I forgot.
Cupcake already did.
Yep.
That's what I get for scrolling up.
I'll do it where you can see the individual phrases. One second.
Such a crazy song.
I think tomorrow I want to do some more research about a couple of the others because we still need to find out.
Each one of these deals with a different prisoner. So
I'm assuming line 1 is Lopper.
Yeah. Number 2's the Piper.
you guys already killed him, by the way. He was able to get to the second floor.
Third one's the Splatterman, of course.
Right.
And then I'm assuming it goes the Mosswater Marauder and then the Father.
All right. So who are the people who are going to be staying just a little bit late to read and study? You may get a penalty being tired, which it may be like -1 occasionally to your damage output. That's up to you.
I'll stay up. I'm not doing any damage.
I'll stay up as well.
I'll send
I mean-
Cloth out to his plane to sleep.
I'm a healer, so I'll stay up.
It looks like the most information you're probably going to be focused on the most in the house itself will be the Whispering Way. It looks like that's probably most likely what you're going to be finding there. And so if you guys want to roll knowledge checks, and I'll give you a bonus since you're working together.
I am going to go to bed.
Kupka's gone to bed as well.
Need my beauty rest.
All right, one second. You did find something else that's actually pretty interesting. It looks like not only they're learning how to create liches, but they're engineering a way to release the Whispering Tyrant. These agents are often traveling to remote sites or areas plagued by notorious haunts or undead menaces to perform field research or even to capture unique monsters.
Gee, I wonder what their interest in Harrowstone is.
So that's another 400 XP from that.
Yay,
80
80
more
more.
experience. 30-30.
All right, let's guys go to bed.
Should I be putting this experience on my character sheet in here, in Fantasy Grounds also?
Yeah.
That's where I put it.
Yeah, what do you mean on here? What are you using outside of it?
I use Hero Labs. It's I pay for a character tracker
Oh,
there.
yeah, I've heard of that. Do you like it? Does it work pretty good?
It works great.
Cool. I need to check that out. So you're the second person who mentioned that.
It's a little pricey if you want all of the little fiddly bits, but I like it.
Cool.
I've probably spent a total of almost $200 on all the data sets for it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Hero Lab gets pricey. I know I'm probably up to $100 myself.
Whew.
Yeah, I own most of the different game systems on it.